So we have Mr. Albert, we have a politician here, Mr. Albert Baldeo, and we want you to give your comments. We are going live, we're live. We're live. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Keep up the good work.
Coming live at Liberty Avenue at the junction here at Little Guyana, and we have Mr. Albert Baldeo, the politician. You are here for the entire show. We want to hear your comments, what you have to say, and why this Diwali show was cut. Explain to us what's really going on here, because a lot of people here is not happy because they had to leave because the show was cut abrupt.
Well, first of all, this all goes back, and I'm glad that you asked me. That's a political question, so I'll have to answer you in that sense also. This is not only about religion, this is about power, this is about empowerment. Because of the fact that we've been disrespected, and the mayor was here, you see, and this is why our people have got to learn to be able to conquer the situation. They must learn to be able to express their views. Instead of telling him to give us Diwali holiday, and therefore by extension give us a power to extend the show, and also to clean up Liberty Avenue and things like these, and stop hate crimes where we are, he came and he was celebrating and giving accolades and so on. So what does that transmit to him? That we are weak, that we take him for granted, that he can take us for granted, and that we would not be able to stand up and fight, and that we'll be always be welcoming and sucking up to him. Now, we have got to learn to be more militant. We've got to learn to know that we pay taxes to. This is one of our premier holidays. This is a triumph of good over evil. This is transcendental in the Guyanese community and South Asian, Trinidadian, and therefore we should have more rights. We should have more respect, Roy. And I know you've been a long-term activist and you know all these things. It is a shame and a disgrace that the organizers here would choose to lay flowers at the feet of the mayor and not hold him to task. They must hold him to task. Hold these people, the elected officials. They must deliver to this community. They must clean up the streets. They must give us a fair clearance. They must stop hate crimes. They must give us respect. Police must respect us. So when you just pull the plug on us, this is a commercial avenue. With noise is going to affect who? This can go up to 10 o'clock. If this was another community, any other community, they will not pull the plug on us. They will not enforce that curfew on us. We are now coming out of a COVID. We need some relaxation. We need some togetherness. And that is why that is a failure, what is happening.
So I think everybody here tonight is very displeased with the mayor of his action that he couldn't extend this Diwali program for 1 hour more. I think you politicians should take this up very seriously to address this matter. When you go to Albany, have this matter addressed properly. So this is not going to be done so easily, because this is
I'm very upset. I came here for 3 hours last year, which is the same thing. I was not even given a minute to bring greetings, and I am the elected district leader this morning. So when you treat your own people like that, it reflects poorly on who we are. That we do not give respect where it is due. We don't observe protocol, and we don't even understand what power is about. But we just want to be in the social gathering. But we are the ones who will vent our voice. We're the ones who are going to take this issue up, and we're the ones going to get the extra time. But for now, our people have got to learn to have a backbone, and they've got to understand they have rights, and they must learn to have people who can also support them. And don't come to the mayor and give him flowers and give him trophies and he cut the light. And he was here as a guest of honor. So how can he come as a guest of honor and then
shut us down? And then shut us down.
We suck up to them.
Yeah.
It's not time to suck up.
So I hope next year.
It's time to have pride in who you are.
Yes.
This is time to understand that you are not going to be the prima donnas that you think you are. You are not going to be the divas. You are a second-class citizen in this country.
So what is the promise? So Mr.
Don't understand that? Then you've got another lesson.
So Mr. Baldeo, what's the problem that the mayor said when you get into office, you make Diwali a holiday?
Well, this has been going on 3 years now. The first time he came here, 3 times he came, 3-4 times, and he's always made an agenda to get our votes, that he would declare Diwali a holiday. But he failed. He failed to honor that. And he can do it by proclamation. It's easy to say that Albany do it. No, Albany won't do it because Diwali is not that statewide of an issue. but it is a very big citywide issue in New York City because the South Asian population is second largest, if not the largest here. Therefore, he has the ground to do it. He can do it by proclamation. And I call upon him to stop pushing the can down the road. Don't come back for our votes next round because, you failed the people. Jennifer Rajkumar has also failed us. She was here and she was hiding behind him. These people have been coming 3-4 times. Rajkumar said it like 10 times. She drafted some bill in Albany. And she the mayor like this, they're very close. So all you got to do is tell the mayor, give him pressure, give these people, give my constituents a holiday. I'm part of this.
We need that. We need that Diwali holiday. They gave the holiday to the Muslims, the Christians have the holiday, the Hindu need the holiday too as well. We need that. That holiday is for us.
This is what it's based on. Fundamental right of religion. The right to practice your religion. That is lacking. You have that, and I don't want to compare all the holidays, but the Muslims have Eid, 2 holidays. The Chinese have the New Year, the Jews have Rosh Hashanah and the other holiday, and therefore we should be equitable. We're asking for a fair share. We're not asking for too much. We're asking for what is ours. We pay taxes and we should be able to get that as a holiday.
Well,
we should be able to get equal rights. That's all we ask for.
Well, I'm going to leave this to you politicians when you go to Albany. Make sure we get that holiday, that Diwali holiday next year, not to be postponed again.
Correct.
We do hope that when you guys go there to lobby, make sure you get this holiday.
Correct. But
Still,
the city, the mayor, by proclamation, can grant Diwali as a holiday if he chooses to, just for New York City.
At the end of
and he can make sure that he does that.
That's the exact way de Blasio did the proclamation for Eid.
Yes.
And all these things, he did that.
So,
and that is why you could come here.
I'll let you just say a few words. Yes. So I just want.
Right. He
Yeah.
has jurisdiction and domain over New York City, and he should act. He wants our votes, don't exploit us, don't second change us. That is what
This is something really bad that the mayor probably did here. I mean, he did it to shut down this Diwali program here. This is the annual celebration. They just pull the plug out, shut the music down. People are not very happy. They go home unsatisfied people because they want to have a nice Diwali program. Yes, and especially yes. And it's a beautiful day too. It's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day.
Good.
So, overall, what do you think about the show so far?
It was a wonderful show. I thought it was very great. Like I said, I have some reservations about being a discipline and not being allowed to speak. I think that's a very short-sighted and stupid thing because we're the people who stand up when the going gets rough. And when the light is pulled, then you come to me, well, Albert, what's going on? And yet you fail to acknowledge the basic protocol of acknowledging the highest ranking elected person in your community.
So, Mr. Albert,
things we've got to learn, things we hope don't happen again. And there are many people who've been practicing that and not recognizing their own. And that is a very problem that has caused us. When I ran for election, I ran by the biggest margin. I'm the only person elected as a disciplined twice in this community's history. That is ground for respect, and that is ground to know where your power lies.
Yes.
And to build with us. It's not about me. It is about all of us.
Yes,
so when you have these Davids and these so-called people doing this petty stuff and only think of themselves, it's a lesson to them to understand.
All right. So, Mr. Baldeo, our time is going to. Once again, I want to thank you very much for all your input, your comments, and we do hope that it will be much more better next year, Diwali celebration. And not that the mayor pulled the plug out and there's no power for music. This is no good. No good. Mr. Mayor, you did something wrong over here. You could have extend at least 1 hour or give us a half hour extra or something before you pull the plug.
Well, this is also what happens, Roy, before I go. When you sort of like make someone bigger than life, and you suck up to them, what you call like a curry favor to them, or you suck up to them, they ill-treat you. This is America. You don't win points like that. You don't win points by sucking up. You can only win points by using your constitutional right and say Diwali is a religious and constitutional right. And therefore we should give us time. That's the only way it's going to change.
Yeah, I get it.
That is not going to change.
Yes, all right, so thank you.
Thank you.
Right, thank you very much.